Can you explain the situation? One at a time, please. Okay. I get it. You really need to focus on the job at hand.
Don't know how to manage conflict at work because you lack the experience? By the end of this video, you'll have a foolproof process, so you never have to struggle when resolving conflict or disagreements at the office. For the best professional and personal development solutions, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. For over 30 years I have helped many people in their journey to success. And now, it's your turn. There are times when you may be the mitigator between the conflict of others, for example, to people in your team. There are various reasons why conflict between people may arise in the workplace. Misunderstandings. Each person has a unique lens that determines how they filter and process the information they receive in their daily life. This is based on many factors, such as culture, education, and experiences that span their lifetime. Ambiguous communication. This can happen when the meaning of a word, phrase, or sentence is vague. It can also happen when a word has multiple meanings, depending on the context in which it is used. Communication should be simple and clear. Poor planning. Lack of planning may lead to moving from one crisis to the next. This lack of direction can be stressful for many, as it may fuel confusion, anger, and frustration. Many find reassurance in knowing what and when things are expected from them in the work environment. Personality clashes. Different personalities will have a different approach to the same task. These approaches are not always compatible and can be the reason for conflict between people. Let's look at a simple process for resolving conflict at work in 10 steps. Number 1. Embrace the existence of conflict. Like change, it will happen at some point. Conflict is inevitable, so your best option is to plan for it. When conflict does occur, you will be prepared to handle it in such a resourceful manner that you will set the standard for the way future conflict is resolved. Number 2. Focus on behaviors, not personalities. It makes the situation less emotionally charged and keeps it less personal. When emotions are not clouding their judgment, they are able to generate new ideas, communicate a different perspective, and see possible solutions that would have been unlikely otherwise. Also, those involved will be more receptive to what you have to say, because they will feel less attacked. When the focus is not on who they are, but on how they behave, it will encourage acceptance of any proposed compromise. Number 3. Speak with each person. Individually, privately, and at an agreed time, to understand both sides of the story. As the saying goes, there is his side, there is her side, and there is the truth. Speaking with each person involved in the conflict will help you to better assess the situation, because you will have information from multiple perspectives. It is important to not take sides, as this will damage your credibility in being able to fairly resolve conflicts. Number 4. Listen actively and ask probing questions. Do this to gather all relevant information, uncover the reason for the disagreement, and generate better solutions. Asking open-ended questions encourages the person to explain the situation as they experience it, which can be the start of diffusing a tense situation. Number 5. Summarize their points, and seek confirmation that you have understood them correctly. To avoid adding another level of complexity to the process, it is important that you clearly understand what is being communicated to you, so you can fairly and successfully resolve the conflict between your colleagues. Comment below, and tell me what you did to resolve conflict or a disagreement at work. Give me the word, "done," in the comments below. Number 6. Differentiate points of agreement and disagreement. Sometimes getting this correct could rectify a conflict caused by misunderstanding or ambiguous communication. By demonstrating that there is agreement on some points, it can diffuse negative feelings and make working on the points of disagreement less difficult. It also allows you to direct the discussions on finding a resolution, rather than focusing on the problem. Number 7. Address the items of conflict. Ensure the who, what, when, where, why, and how question aspects of the conflict are clearly understood. By using these question words to dissect the reason for the conflict, you and those that are part of the conflict will have a greater appreciation of what is causing it. For example, is the conflict due to what was communicated, or how it was communicated? Number 8. Identify and agree on the items to action and develop a plan. As discussed earlier, a lack of direction can be stressful for many as it may fuel confusion and frustration. By having and communicating a clear plan, the people involved in the conflict will know what is expected of them and by when. Number 9. Arrange follow-up meetings to assess the achievement of action items and review the plan, as well as prepare for future progress. We are all different. Not everyone will accomplish what is planned exactly the way it was communicated. Having follow-up meetings will ensure everyone is doing what was agreed, and all involved are moving in the same direction, that is, towards a successful resolution of the conflict. Number 10. Acknowledge and congratulate any efforts towards the accomplishment of a resolution. Positive reinforcement is one of the most effective incentives to get the result you want. Remember to acknowledge the efforts of others, especially when they are doing something outside their comfort zone, as is the case with conflict. At the workplace, there will always be difficult situations that require your attention. One of the main ones will be conflict among people. Using this tried and tested process will help you resolve most disagreements at work, so you can focus your energy on what's important. Achieving your goals. In summary, number 1. Embrace the existence of conflict. Number 2. Focus on behaviors, not personalities. Number 3. Speak with each person individually and privately. Number 4. Listen actively and ask probing questions. Number 5. Summarize their points and seek confirmation that you have understood them correctly. Number 6. Differentiate points of agreement and disagreement. Number 7. Address the items of conflict. Number 8. Identify and agree on the items to action, and develop a plan. Number 9. Arrange follow-up meetings to assess the achievement of action items, and review the plan. And number 10. Acknowledge and congratulate any efforts towards the accomplishment of a resolution. Okay. Let's see how Susie does when the correct process is followed.
I have met with you individually to understand each side of the issue. I will summarize the situation, and confirm the points where you agree, and where you disagree. We will then focus on the blockers, agree to an action plan, and meet again next week Tuesday to review. Do you agree with this process?
Sounds good.
Yes.
You have done well at achieving your action items, and should be pleased that you were able to resolve the issue.
Now you know exactly how to manage conflict at work, even if you are inexperienced at conflict resolution. But what about when you want to boost your career by using the way information is shared in the company? I have created a free professional assessment just for you, so you can measure your potential for success. You can access the free assessment at the link in the description section. I have also included other resources to help you get greater insight and tips on this topic. I am always adding new videos to give you the techniques and secrets used by the best in the field. Check them out here so you don't miss out.
And remember, if you like this video, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.